Hey, it's Dee, the Learning Mandarin Jamaican, and welcome to day 6. So, yesterday we went over 5 more words. We are on part 3, so we're on the last set of 15, right? So, let's dive into the computer and kind of learn a little bit more about these 15 ways that Mandarin differs from English. So, number 11, verb to be. Or is, am, are, was, and were. Mandarin doesn't always use to be as English does. Now, it's in the example here says she is tall. That's what we would say. We would say she is tall. But in Mandarin, they would say ta hung gao. Gao. Ta hung gao. There is no is, right? But if you look at it from yesterday's words, that hun. So remember I said it depends on how we see it. It says she very tall. I'm going to start associating that hun with is very. Because I know that means very. But to help me understand that ta hung gao, because it's like ni hao. So that gao is kind of like mao. Mao is cat. It's like we saying meow, but we're saying mao. And hao, like ni hao. So that's spelled the same. It's just the first tone. Gao. Okay? That's how I'm saying it right now. But, as we go along, because some of these sounds, I'm off a little bit, right? I'm off. So I have to go back, and you will be too if you're just now learning these sounds and how to make these sounds. You're going to be off. Everything is not perfect, but that's why we're practicing, and that's why I'm practicing, and these are my cheat cards, right? So she is tall. So ta, and the only way we know this is a she from this ta, because, and remember, one of our rules that there's no gender distinction in spoken Mandarin. So if I was just to say to you, ta hung gao, is saying he or she is tall, or he or she very tall. You wouldn't know if I'm talking about a girl or a boy just by saying it. But it's gender specific when written. So if we look at this, we see the female symbol right here in the front of that ta. It's still pronounced ta, but we see that girly symbol here. That's what I call the girl symbol. Okay, so we know it's she then. If it was the guy looking symbol, it would be he. Okay, and that's how you know. Or it would say ta, but that symbol would be like like an E shape if it was it, right? But it still would be pronounced ta. So it'd be he, she, or it, very tall. What are you talking about? So you would know it when you see it in Hans. So that hun, I think depends on, this is the second time I seen it. And it's associated with very. Is very something. Okay, we're going to see if I keep seeing it in this context. If I keep seeing it in this context, then I'm going to just end up in my brain translating the hun into is very instead of just very by itself. But really, there is no is in their language. They're probably not even saying especially if they was born and raised there and they don't have no concept of English, even though from my understanding, they're currently learning English in Mandarin. In China, is like being a part of their curriculum. So maybe they are learning is, but if they were just born there and everybody's just talking, they probably have no concept of the word is, right? Like we do. It's just she very tall. It is no is. It's no such thing. I can't even imagine. But we have to stop thinking, like my buddy told me, who is a polyglot, like they said, we got to take ourselves out of our own language. And it's weird. And it's hard to do. So we're going to keep going. Number 12. Prepositions and prepositions in some expressions. Okay, some English prepositions don't translate directly into Mandarin. Okay, so we know that. I am on the bus. And so if we're talking to somebody, we on the phone or something, we might say, I am on the bus right now. I'm on the bus. In Mandarin, they would say, wo zai, zhang zhao, chi, song. I think that's a ch. It's a ch. Because that E is a. So it's probably like, and I know cheng is chung. So that's don't have the ng at the end. So it's probably just ch. And it's a first tone. So it's going across ch. So wa zai. Because I know AI is I. Zai. So wa zai. Gong. It could be gong jiao. Gone jiao. Gone jiao. Ch song. Right? So now zai they use for location base. So I know this word is a location word. So if you're somewhere or saying a place or that you're somewhere, they use this zai, as it says down here. Zai is a location word. It shows the subject is at, on, or in a place, like, or going to a place. I usually see this zai next to a place. Okay. And this shang indicates position and commonly used with vehicles to mean being on or inside a bus or a train. So if we see something like this, we know it means inside, especially if we see it with the zai and then this gong jiao. Gong. I think it's gong jiao. I do. But again, we're going to be learning because that's a new word. Okay. Apparently this means bus and we didn't know that. Right. So it's adding to our vocabulary, even without our vocabulary words. We're adding to our vocabulary if we just go over these things. And then this, God, you know what? All of this that's why I got it blue. All of this is bus, right? Because we must be on the bus, on top of being on or inside. This is all a bus. So we know we're on a bus when we see this together. So if that is the case, we're looking at these three Hansel. When we see these three in a row, that look like a 4. A 4 in a line, in a line. That look like a number, like they wrote a 4. Like a 4 and then a line across and a line at the bottom. Okay, so when we see this, because we know this is zai, this is wa, we gotta know what that is, zai, and this is zhong jiao, ch, it's probably ch, gong jiao, I know that's jiao, gong jiao ch, shang. This is going to be probably easy to remember. Okay, that sign. Okay, so we know what that is. Let me lower this. Okay, on to 13. Let me capitalize this. Word forms, inflections for tense, plural, etc. Mandarin words do not change form to indicate tense or number. Run, running, or ran, either one. We know run, running, and ran already. They're running now. Run is just the verb by itself. It will all be pow. Same word. Time words will indicate the tense. So whether we're saying ran, run, or running, it will all be pow. That makes it a little simpler. We don't got to know all of these different words for the same word. So I can imagine how they are with learning English, okay? when they're so used to just saying pow, pow, for, I know Paula is like running away, ran or run away. Paula. You know, if you wanted to say you run away, ni Paula. So I can't even imagine them trying to learn English from this. If they're just so used to using this one word and then they know this word is run, but now they got to know the ing and the ran and not the un. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so let's move on to number 14. We almost done with our 15 ways of things being different. Relative clauses placement. Okay, relative clauses placement. I should say clause placement. Mandarin places descriptive clauses before the noun while English places them after. Okay, the book that I bought yesterday. Okay, let's separate this a little bit and let's make it italic. Okay, the book, that's the noun, is the book that I bought. The place descriptive clause. English places the clause after. I bought yesterday. The book is the noun that I bought yesterday is the clause. Where Mandarin says, I yesterday bought. So I bought yesterday the book. Okay, so it's flipped. And that's because they're using a time word. And time words go in front. Okay, we're going to learn more about that as well in the order in which they go. Okay, it does follow a subject, verb, object sentence structure like English, but whenever you're talking about a time, location and time and stuff go before the subject and the verb and the object and things like that. So it changes up based on what you're talking about. That's why you got to think about what you say before you say it, because you got to put it in a certain order sometimes, not all the time. Like wo ani, I love you. Wo ani, I love you. It goes in order as, you know, the subject, verb, object. I, the subject, love, the verb, you, the object. I love you. Well, this doesn't go like that, apparently, right? So it's wo, zo, tian. Now this is my, the, my the shoe, like, because that's book is shoe. So we should know this word, shoe, book. I think that's one of our words. Zotian. That is yesterday. Wa is one of our words, and I think we did zotian. We're seeing that a lot, and I think that's one of our spelling words, our vocabulary words. And then bought. This means bought. And then duh is the particle. Bought what? It separates the clause from the noun. So that's our breaker word right here. Since this is the descriptive clause of this right here, the noun, here go the breaker word, the particle word to separate the two. So it can go into a sentence. So I yesterday bought what? That's what this basic, the duh, bought what? The book, a book. 15. Conjugated modal verbs. Mandarin doesn't conjugate modal verbs. They remain the same. She can go, she could go. Ta可以去. Ch. I think that's a ch. This Q. I know 可以. I like saying that. So, 他可以. I know 可以 means can, right? I like saying that. So she can go. And I think it's chu. I think it's chu. I think so. If not, I'm going to practice. So I got to get familiar with how that sound goes. So we know that's something I need to practice. So I'm going to work on that. now we need to go back and keep going over our day one all the way through. If you come across a word that you want the sound of, feel free to go into your dictionary, the Pleco. I got the link below. I have it on my phone, and look up the Pinyin on it. Actually, you know what? You have these videos, and I'm going to stop it right here because I want to get into something. Because I had somebody make a comment like, it would be nice to pronounce the sentences. That's true. But I feel like this, to be honest with you, because I find it helpful for myself. When I don't know a word and I see the Pinyin for it, it reinforces it when I write it. When I open up my Pleco and I go in my Pleco and I have to type the Pinyin, and then I see the symbol again, and now I can listen to the sound, it reinforces it for me, opposed to me watching videos that just say it. You know, because when they're saying it, that's fine that you're saying it, but the more I invest in doing it, looking it up, writing it, learning what the Pinyin is for it, and listening to the sound and seeing the symbol, all of that thing, all of those different things that I'm doing to learn that one Pinyin reinforces the Pinyin for me. So yeah, I have videos where I'm gonna do sentence. We're gonna break down sentences and stuff like that, because that's what I do. I have sentences already broken down where I like to practice the sentence over and over and over again until I get it. Something like this sentence, but I don't know how to properly pronounce this word yet. Like takahi, kai. Like, I know what this word is. I can pronounce this part with no problem. It's this one. Like, some of the words are just going to be killer, you know, and especially that Rin word. Okay. Cause it's like they're saying Jin, like Nagarin. John Gorin, Gorgon. Like, the way they say it is like you, I don't know if it's a G or Y or R. You know, so it's some of these that just kill me, you know, but that's the point of practicing. That's the point of going through the struggle. I feel like when you go through the struggle, it just makes it better for you. Of course, everybody wants things done easy, but easy come, easy go. I feel like when you put in the work to learn it, it reinforces it even more. But yes, I do believe that the only reason why I don't really go over the sentences as much in these videos and kind of like let you go on your own and sound them out and things like that and see them and look up in Pleco and stuff like that, is because that's what I'm doing, right? I'm doing the same thing. I'm just sharing, and I'm gonna be practicing my sentences on here as well, and we can all practice together and struggle together. All right, so I see you in the next video. Bye.